He slammed a hammer on the counter and told his creditor he had no money to pay back, but promised he'd have it in a few days. His aggressive stance stunned the creditor, who had no choice but to extend the deadline. After the creditor left, he pulled down the shop's rolling door and got to work dismantling phones. His plan was to recycle phone parts and turn a profit from them. Luckily, his parts passed quality inspection, but he still needed investment from a company. The boss would give him a shot, but only if he could dismantle a batch of parts without damage. He agreed to the terms. He then sold his shop to pay debts and fund the startup, but facing mountains of phones, he realized he needed more workers. Nobody believed his business could make money, so he had to offer higher wages. Though he could only attract less skilled people, at least they were willing to learn. After all this hustle, the money from selling the shop was nearly gone, so he cleaned windows on high-rises for cash while managing the factory. Then one day, a worker blew up about the lack of AC, but he didn't get angry. He let the guy choose to stay or go. After the man stormed off, he paid the electric bill with the last cash in his wallet. But trouble kept coming. The landlord demanded rent and even sent thugs to threaten them. A female employee was facing off with the thugs. When one slapped her across the face, he immediately rushed over and kicked the thug away. The other employees jumped in to help. They all ended up at the police station, but it brought them closer together. Just when things were looking up, disaster struck. One night he spotted thieves stealing their goods. He ran to block the truck, but the thief kept driving. He leaped onto the vehicle, fighting desperately with the thief, only to be thrown off moments later. Lucky for him, he only injured 2 fingers. But the next day at his window cleaning job, his tool bucket fell from up high. His boss angrily told him to remove his gloves. Seeing his injured fingers, the boss fired him on the spot. When it rains, it pours. He came home to find his door locked. He'd fallen behind on rent and had to sleep at the factory. Just when he felt lost, his employees showed up in the rain. They rallied together and worked extra hours. Finally, they dismantled all the parts before the deadline. On results day, they stayed quiet, but the moment the elevator doors closed, they burst into cheers. Their parts had exceeded quality standards by far. He'd finally made it through the storm.